What is going on, guys? My name is Michael, but you can call me MAB, and welcome to the first ever MAB special. Today, we're going to be celebrating a legend in gaming. Today, we're going to be celebrating a game that means so much to me, a game that if it never came out, I wouldn't be sat here talking to you right now. We're celebrating a game that means so much to so many people, and it became 10 years old today. On April 14, 2015, a legend was born. Today, I'm here to tell you my Mortal Kombat X story.
Fight! Test your might.
You got caged.
10 years ago, I was a very, very, very different person. Maybe, I wasn't that different actually. I just looked very different. But some of the different things about me were things like this. I used to have one of these, a Windows phone. This is ancient. I'm not sure any of the people below the age of like 15 years old would know what this is. But yeah, Windows had phones and I had one. But to represent how I used to look, I did a little thing, and it'll be easier if I show you standing in front of my clothes cupboard here to represent the difference in time. But I'll just stand up and show you that right now. To show you how I used to look, I need to show you how I look right now. Obviously, this is how I look. I definitely look a lot better than I used to. I used to be a very ugly little boy, but I do look better now. Yeah, yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you do look better now, but I need you to get out of the way so I can show the people how we used to look. Okay, so you need to leave. Yeah, you need to leave. You need to go. Thank you, thank you. Now that he's gone, we can wind back to a time when the clothes in my closet were different, I was shorter, and I had no beard. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Oh my God. I should have never done this. What are you looking at? Don't look at me. Ew. Oh, don't wave at me. Don't. Oh God. Oh, don't, stop. Close your mouth. Close it. Thank you. Oh my God. What is this thing I'm looking at? Stop touching it. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Oh my God. What is this thing I'm looking at? Don't smile at me. It's creepy. No, it's not funny. You're ugly. Get out of my... Thank you. Shit. Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. I'm never gonna subject you to having to look at me beardless ever again. I know it's very cursed. I had to look at it myself. I really don't like the look of myself beardless. That just reminded me, I'm just never gonna shave. Like, I'm just never gonna shave. But this isn't about me shaving. That was just to represent how I used to look. This video isn't about that. This video is about MKX. And it's time to tell my MKX story. My Mortal Kombat story actually didn't start with me. It started with one of my friends. During this time, I wasn't at all interested in Mortal Kombat. I knew what it was, I'd heard of it, I'd seen fatalities before, I just knew it was this weird gory game. MK9 was the main MK, that was the MK that I'd seen. Just this weird gory game, fatalities, that's all I really knew. But at that time, I wasn't interested in playing Mortal Kombat. I was heavily engaged in GTA Online. GTA Online was in its first prime. FIFA 15 was also still so much fun in that time in 2015, so Mortal Kombat never came across my mind, and it was one of my friends actually that came over and was able to introduce me to Mortal Kombat.
Never heard of Mortal Kombat before?
Yeah, kinda. Like, I kinda heard of it, like here and there. I know what fatalities are. Like, I know that.
Bro.
And there it was, the Mortal Kombat X title screen. And there I was, completely oblivious to the significance of this moment in my life, because the honest truth was, the only thing I was worried about was beating my friend in the game. But unfortunately, things didn't really go my way for a while. Oh, I'm winning. I'm actually gonna win. No, we need to go again. No, you don't have to go home yet. Come on. Bro, one more. You said one more. Bro, you're not going anywhere. I'm winning before you go home. And I meant what I said. I was not letting him go home until I won. And eventually... Oh my God. It's just gonna slice you into pieces, isn't it? Oh! So cold. Yeah. Bro. Well, yeah, you can go home now. Yeah, I won. And that's really all it took. I was hooked. I wanted the game, I bought the game, and I started to play with different characters. The first character I decided to use was Kenshi, the blind guy who uses his past souls to carry him around. I mean, like, come on. That is insanely cool. That was useless. Why would they just be standing up after I do a special move? Like, doesn't do any damage. As I played with different characters, I actually started to get better at the game. I started to play as Liu Kang, and I figured out that forward 4 was a very, very, very powerful move. And I used it a lot. Like a lot. But after fighting with my brother enough, I thought it might be a good idea to try a different game mode, and the first one I was willing to try was called Test Your Might. Test Your Might had a very simple concept: mash the buttons and press R2. It was very simple, and honestly, it was very easy at the beginning. I was flying through it at the beginning. But as time went on, Test Your Might got harder. And I died over, and over, and over, and over. I died so much in Test Your Might that I actually decided to just go play something else, and that's when I found The Krypt. If you never played The Krypt before in MKX, The Krypt is basically a way for you to spend the coins that you get in game, but it's inside of a horror game that's inside another game. It's a really meta thing, and I think it's one of the coolest features I've ever seen in a game. Like a whole nother horror game in a game. And I did get some clips for The Krypt, and I genuinely was playing The Krypt in this. I started a whole new account just so I could get these clips, so these are genuine reactions from me, and you can enjoy them now. Oh my god. I'm not doing this anymore. As time went on, I actually got a lot better at MKX. I started to teach myself combos. I learned the difference between an overhead and a low, and I actually learned that X-rays are fucking pointless. There's no point in spending 3 bars on an X-ray. Except, of course, if it looks really, really cool. But as I got better at the game, I was also willing to get a little bit more emotional while playing against people online. Bitch. Oh, this guy is such a prick. Let's go. After raging enough online in MKX, I was willing to just take a break, take a step back, and play the story mode because I'd actually neglected it for a long time. But me thinking that the story mode would be a break from any rage or any anger I had was a big mistake because I had yet to fight corrupted Shinok. Shinok just had the tendency to do random shit, like he'd randomly just grab my head and stick it in his chest for no reason. He'd randomly just pee on me from halfway across the screen, or he'd jump around and jump over me and hit me. Like, bro, this boss fight is so stupid and ignorant, and I hate it. And I'm happy that they made Havoc such a bitch in Chaos Reigns. The only reason why I feel like this right now is because when I was recording this, I literally had to reattempt this an embarrassing amount of times because this guy was so annoying. Like, all the clips that I got right here are genuine reactions. I really was struggling against corrupted Shinok, and I don't know how I did this at 12 years old, but I did. Can't hope to survive. Okay, fucking devil horns. This guy is so annoying. Oh my god. Bro, why is he peeing all over me, bro? Oh my god. Ow, ow, ow. I'm trying to block. Bro, this guy. What the hell? Why does he keep putting his pee on me, bro? Oh my god, he keeps peeing on me. He will not give you consent. And I was able to finally beat corrupted Shinok, but one thing I actually never did, I don't think I ever did it, was the Test Your Might final phase. I was never able to beat this final phase, no matter how much I tried. And even just there, I tried it. I just can't beat it. Like, is this possible? Like, I don't know how I did this. I actually don't think I ever did. I don't think I ever beat the final stage of Test Your Might. If people really do want to see it, like if the video does really well and people really want to see the Test Your Might stuff, I'll try my best to do it. Like I'll try and beat the final phase for a video. It'll probably be a rage video, but I'll try. The day I got MKX was actually my birthday, but 10 years ago. On my birthday, the 1st of July 2020, shit, 2015, I turned 12 years old. I did get a new controller, a new blue controller. I had a party with my friends, but I also got a PlayStation Network gift card, which I used to redeem because my parents didn't trust putting their cards on PlayStation. So I used one of the gift cards to redeem, obviously, like, I don't know how much the game was. Maybe it was 50 euros or whatever it was. I redeemed my gift card and I bought MKX on my birthday, the 1st of July, 2015. And my evidence is the fact that I've only ever taken one video recording in practice mode in MKX, and it was on my birthday. It was on the day I bought the game. So there's your evidence. And in essence, I fell in love with MKX. I had so much fun with the game, whether it was the Krypt or Test Your Might or just playing the game with my friends or my little brother, who probably shouldn't have been playing the game. I shouldn't have been playing the game. But hey. I'm not here to self-snitch. MKX means a lot to me. It means a lot to a lot of people. And we were all lucky enough to experience that when it came out, those of us who did. And if you haven't, you can go back to MKX and play it online and play the Krypt or play Test Your Might or whatever. I don't recommend playing online for too long though, because a lot of the people who really like MKX never left. So you're gonna have a really tough time fighting online against people. Because I did. I tried. MKX is a legend of gaming. It's one of the best games I've ever played, and I'm so grateful to have played that game when I did. It made me love MK as a series. It made me start playing fighting games more, becoming interested in frame data and, you know, all, like everything. It just did so much, you know what I mean? And this is me saying thank you to NRS and Ed Boon for creating such a piece of me, you know. And thank you to everyone for stopping by to this video and watching it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Who's got a microphone? Who's got a microphone? Shit! Am I allergic to this jumper? What's going on? BTS. This is actually a shirt that I wore 10 years ago. This is one of my old shirts. The fact that it still fits is just shows how weak I am, really.